All right, hi. Today we are doing a dental prophylaxis or a dental cleaning on Boogie Sanchez today. Just going over a few things before we get started. Definitely want to make sure that all your equipment is ready to go. So I have an ultrasonic cleaner. It's actually called a piezoelectric cleaner, where what that means is it has small little crystals. They're vibrating at about 30,000 vibrations per second. This is your ultrasonic scaler here. We also have the dental probe, which we're going to be probing the dog's gum line and just making sure that they have normal sulcus or a normal amount of pocketing. 0 to 3 millimeters is the normal sulcus for dogs. Also, I have my manual hand scaler here. This is called a shepherd's hook or a hand scaler, and we're going to be using that in just a moment. All right, so first what I like to do is I like to flush the mouth with a Chlorhex solution just to break down the bacterial load that it's going to present to me and for the pet. So we're going to go ahead and give it a little flush. Here we are, can we see? And Alright, so that's the Chlorhex flush. We're also going to do this afterwards just to make sure we get a full cleaning. Let's see, let's come a little closer so you can kind of see the use of the dental probe. Dental probe, so the tip's going to have, there we are, let me get closer, several tips there. And so if I can get clear, the first 3 lines there, that's the sulcus. So we're going to measure pocket. Here we are. We can measure each pocket. And this dog has 4s, 5s, and 6s, so all these teeth need to be removed. Those are deep pockets, and the periodontal ligament is detached, so we definitely need to remove these teeth. And using your hand scaler, you're going to use the sharp tip side here, and you can do this subragingivally or subgingivally, which means under the gum line or above the gum line. So we're going to go ahead and bring one of these teeth here, and I'll demonstrate here how we can use this. And you're going to go ahead and scrape along the gingiva here, and you can get some of that tartar off with that manual scaler. Okay, now with your piezoelectric scaler, which we have, sorry about that, folks. Here we are, and we're back. Okay. So you got your piezoelectric scaler here, and it's depressed by a button, and it's going to release water that's going to cool down. What happened? And my piezoelectric scaler unplugged. There we go. Okay, and we're back on. Okay. Piezoelectric scaler is plugged, and we're working. See the water cooling the unit so that the tip does not overheat and damage or abrase the tooth. So we're going to go ahead and bring this in a modified pen grasp hold here. And we're going to go ahead and start with the base of the gingiva here, and we're going to go work our way under first and bring that around. And using the angle of the scaler here, that's how we're going to go ahead and scale these teeth, is with that 45-degree angle. Just like that. Let's see if we can get closer. There we are. So the 45-degree angle. There we are. Okay, and that's the piezoelectric. So lastly, once we have finished scaling the teeth, we want to make sure that we also polish the teeth with a polish that's going to have enough gradient, or I guess so that the material doesn't abrase the tooth, but it also polishes and cleans, shines, and brightens the teeth. It also helps with the staining if there's some staining, so you're going to see that. The polisher rotates at about 3,000 RPMs per second, so it's a little bit slower than your piezoelectric, but it still goes fast, so you definitely don't want to hold this on the tooth for any longer than 3 to 4 seconds. If you demonstrate with your own finger on a glove, you can see that after 3 to 4 seconds of having it on your finger, it hurts. Well, it's going to take my glove, but definitely hurts after 3 to 4 seconds. And so that is a basic scaling polishing. Let me go ahead and get some of that paste. So you'll get a little bit of that paste here, and then you'll depress it on the tooth. and you'll go ahead and push and hold 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be sufficient enough for that surface of the tooth. In the next video, I'm going to go ahead and show you the positioning for dental radiographs. Dental radiographs can be done either, actually I can do it here. Dental radiograph positioning, so I have my pet in a lateral position here, where I would put my plate, depending on which view I'm, so for my maxillary mandibulary shot, I'm going to place the plate right here perpendicular with the incisors, so it's going to go about here, and I'll show you these shots in the next clip here. So that's your lateral positioning. Sternal positioning, where the pet is sitting straight up. Your plates are going to go in the same spot, however your probe or your dental probe is going to come down at this direction or at this direction. So I'll demonstrate and I'll show you a lateral projection of the maxillary and mandibular x-rays.